Antonini of Antonini Freight Express, and we're discussing the Stockton to Oakland Marine Highway. Joe, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming. Joe, your company is involved with the Marine Highway, the M-580 tug barge between Stockton and Oakland. Could you give us some overview of the reasons that you got involved and the advantages in terms of trucking?
Definitely. Thank you for having me. Our outlook on the process has been a way to become more efficient with our equipment. Currently, the Port of Oakland has gone from 7 terminals to 4 terminals in July of 2013, and that has created issues within those remaining terminals for truckers being able to outgate and ingate containers. When we heard of the M-580 project, obviously being a Stockton company at the time, we felt it was something that we wanted to look into, and since then we have hauled a few thousand containers to and from the barge and realized that this is a service that is advantageous on our end, we believe, and would like it to grow, in fact. Prior to July of 13, a truck would typically make 2 trips from the valley into Oakland, and today we're down to 1 trip. So in theory, we've actually had to double our tractor requirements, creating more congestion. Even though the carb engines have come into place, that's still much more emissions going out, whereas the barge is a much friendlier system for the environment in general. So we believe it's a project that needs to be supported on many levels, and the Port of Stockton has done their due diligence and put in their money, and now we just need to take it to the next level with a privatization of it and support from the shipping community and the steamship lines.
Joe, what kind of delays are you running into at the Port of Oakland right now?
It's not atypical for us to spend 4 or 5 hours within a terminal, either getting an empty box off and putting a full one on for an import, or putting in a full box for a export and then retrieving an empty. Given that, we are then only able to make 1 trip per day between the valley and Oakland.
And the advantage for the trucking company in this difference between Oakland and Stockton is what?
Well, you don't need as many drivers, you don't need as many tractors, so it's a much more efficient operation and with less resources.
So essentially, the more turns you can make, the more profitable you are.
Correct.
And if you have less turns, you become less profitable.
Definitely.
Is the situation in Oakland likely to improve anytime soon?
Well, while we have our fingers crossed and hope that it will, it actually has been a year since the issues started, and the short-term answer to that, I would say, would be not at this time.